This Friday, the superstars of SmackDown turn up the volume.
We are giving you unforgettable moments.
As the greatest of all time, John Cena joins the Grayson Waller effect.
Biggest Grayson Waller effect of all time.
Plus, the A-lister.
This is not over, not by a long shot.
The megastar.
I didn't come here to play.
Face off in a rematch. Friday Night SmackDown, live this Friday, 8/7 Central, only on Fox.